What is going on, everyone? Eric here from Gremlin Exotics. Giving you guys another update. This should be part 2 of the giant enclosure build. Check these things out. So all the dry lock is fully sealed. I have gone through and done the caulking in all of the edges as well. I don't want to take any risks. I would like everything to be really well sealed with this. In the top enclosure, I'll be having my Redfoot Tortoise, and in the bottom I will have my Savannah monitor, Plagus. So now I have to get everything all wired up. So that will include mounting these bad boys in each of the enclosures. This is kind of the bracket that holds all of the electrical. To drill holes for our cordage. Using self-wire cordage. It's like a heavy-duty cord. I like this stuff because it is very durable. It's, moisture resistant. It is good for negative 20 to 60 degrees Celsius, so it can handle quite a lot of heat as well, which is great. I've never had an issue with it. And then I use these on the insides of my enclosures. So they are ceramic light fixtures. And the coolest thing about these is it comes with a plug on them. So what I'm going to end up doing is I will be mounting this. Here, I'll bring you guys with me. On the inside, somewhere around there. I have everything all measured and marked kind of thing. So yeah, we will get our ceramic fixtures all mounted today, and hopefully all of our brackets for the UVB. So have fun watching me struggle to climb in and out of the enclosures. Let's get them all wired up. We have our power cord ran through to the back of the enclosure, as you can see there. So next thing that we're going to do is we are going to mount our housing bracket. I'm not an electrician, so don't do anything that I'm doing. But I kind of know what I'm doing, so I've done this a few times. Got quite a few enclosures on the go here, and it looks like everything is all done properly. Alright, you guys, now's the moment of truth. I've got just a small little halogen. It is 75 watt. Toss it in here, see if it works. And 3, 2, 1. Easy peasy. Really not that hard to do this kind of stuff yourself. Just make sure you know what it is that you're doing before you attempt to do anything like this. Again, I would hate to see anyone hurt themselves, their animals, anything like that. Just take things slow, one step at a time. So next thing we're gonna have to do is wire up the UVB for this enclosure. Hey guys, just wanted to take a quick break to remind you all to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Thank you so much. All right, and as you guys can see, we're all wired up and ready to rock. So now what I have to do is cut the glass tracks. So I've only got enough glass track for the top enclosure, so we're just gonna do that one tonight. It's gonna be another one of those situations where it's the same thing, just different enclosures. Yeah, so let's cut the glass track. Time to do the glass track. This is the glass track that I use. I've already cut it down to size, so you guys are gonna have to watch me fail at doing that. Glass track. You can either order it online. If you're local to where I'm at, Calgary, Alberta, there's a shop called Cornell's World. Great place to get this kind of stuff too. It can be pretty tricky to actually find good glass track. I like the black glass track. It fits the aesthetic and whatnot. So what I do before I lay my glass track is I just like to scuff it up with a little bit of sandpaper. I just feel like it helps the adhesive to make sure that it stays in place and doesn't fall off or go anywhere. So just scuffing the surface of both of these before I put them on. Yeah, my plans for the outside of these enclosures, I'm probably just going to end up painting them black as well. First things first, I would like to get the enclosures completely finished up and the animals in, so I can always paint the outside of the enclosures at any point in time. Make sure there's no more debris, just give it a quick little wipe. Make sure these fit properly as well. So, top track wider because the glass sinks into it. Whew! Looks like I know what I'm doing. So that looks good. Let's get it in place. I like to use Gorilla Glue. It just seems to stick extremely well. The nice thing with this stuff is you really do not need much. A little bit goes a long way. So, just run a bead. I'll try and wiggle it around a little bit. Doesn't really have to be pretty. You can always trim off any excess underneath. This stuff is sticky, so a little bit extra on the ends just to keep it in place. That. I'm trying not to put it on my hand so I show you guys what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, next thing we're going to need is some clamps. It's just going to make life a whole lot easier. Keeping the glass track in place, especially for the top. So let's get her on there. Shimmy this one down to the end, making sure that everything is nice and flush, or as close to as possible. And then what I like to do is I just go across with some painter's tape. It just holds everything in place. Take a little bit extra. See how it's got a little bit of a sag there. And then just bring it up nice and flush. And that's going to hold that in place while it cures. Typically it looks like Gorilla Glue takes about 24 hours to fully cure. I think it's a little bit less than that, honestly, but I typically, when it says to cure it for 24 hours, I'll just let it cure for 24 hours. Cannot wait to get Louie in here. He's gonna have so much room. We might have to get another Redfoot. What do you guys think? Should we get Louie a friend? I know my wife would be happy about it. She loves tortoises. On the bottom track, I'm just laying glue right across the wood here. It doesn't really matter which side you put it on, whether or not you're putting it on the track or the wood. This just makes more sense with gravity. All right, let's get the bottom track glued on. Wash. Just a few extra pieces across the track, and then we're gonna let this thing sit overnight. Being a little bit extra with this. Okay. Fantastic. So we're just gonna let that sit overnight. Probably gonna add another piece of tape over top here. Looks like we're getting our glass pretty soon here. So next video, we should be adding animals to the enclosure. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.